So it's a beautiful rainy day outside, and I'm going to show you 3 springtime crafts to do while you're stuck inside. I hope you enjoy them. If you do, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and also hit the like button. That would really help me out. Also, let me know in the comments below what you think, and I hope you enjoy. One more thing, the last DIY, I'm so sorry, I lost all the footage of, so the original footage is gone. I recreated it so that I could show you the DIY tutorial just because it was such a cute craft. You have to see it. Thanks. So my inspiration for project number 1 is this spring wreath from Kirkland's. I'm starting by painting my letters so that they'll have time to dry while I work on the wreath. I'm using apple barrel paint in the color Snow White, and you don't have to worry about perfection, you'll be sanding them later. So I opened the splatter screen and removed the handle using a screwdriver. Once the handle was off, I grabbed my artificial flowers and my glue and I arranged them on the screen. I'm using up my bulk supply, so I started with these gladiolas that I bought at Dollar Tree last year. They might still carry them or something similar, I'm not sure. So I bent and trimmed the gladiolas and hot glued them in place. Here's an awesome tip I discovered. Use a clothespin as an extra pair of fingers to pinch your flowers as the glue dries. I'm adding some pieces from this berry mix bunch. I bought this at Walmart for about $2.98. I then added some pieces of hydrangea flowers that I bought on clearance a long time ago at Michael's. I added little bits of flowers here and there, and it needed a little more, so I added a couple of the leaves from the hydrangea bush. I heard once that when you think your arrangement is finished, add a couple more flowers and then it'll be finished. So I'm adding 3 of these cute little pink flowers that I also got from Michael's, and then it looked complete. I don't know what the names of the flowers are though, I apologize. They were just cute and I picked them up. Next, I sanded the letters using 220 grit sandpaper. Then I arranged the letters on the wreath and hot glued them in place. I used a ruler to find the middle and a pair of wire cutters that I got off of Amazon to cut a small hole. Then I'm going to take a piece of really thick jute string to hang my wreath. This jute string is actually from Walmart, and I like it because it's thicker than the jute that you get from Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree stuff is great too. You just use that for other types of projects. And for the final touch, I added 3 wooden beads to the hanger and frayed the ends of the strings. Okay, so this second project is so quick to make and it's so cute. I took some nautical rope and glued it to form a circular shape. I actually used a small terracotta pot as a measuring guide. After I made the base, I started building the rope vertically and formed it into an oval shape. I made 9 rows and then cut the rope off. To make it a little smoother on the edge, I burned the edges with a lighter and then I added some hot glue to the tip. Next, I cut a separate piece of rope and glued both ends inside about 2 rows down. I added some sprigs of lavender, and because I already had it out, I put a tiny bit of peat moss at the base. So I thought it was finished like this, but then it didn't look complete. I happened to have a package of plant tags that I purchased from Dollar Tree a few weeks ago. So I took one out and I painted it with some apple barrel paint in the color Warm Buff from Walmart. And then I dry brushed with some brown paint over the top to give it a wooden appearance. Then I used a black Sharpie to write on the tag. Okay, so since this is not really a tutorial because I don't have my footage, I'm going to show you the supplies and how to make it because I have everything to make another one. So I picked up one of these large canvas signs. It's about 24 inches. I picked this up at the 99-cent only store, and they still have them, but it's about 24 inches by, I don't know, 10 inches. And yeah, so I did that. I turned it around and I removed this canvas and then this piece in the middle, which was really easy because it's just stapled in. So you just literally just pop it off. So then you have your leftover with this frame. Then I just painted it with Waverly white chalk paint. And I also took a bunch of these jumbo popsicle sticks from Walmart. And I'm gonna show ya. Okay, so this is the frame, and then I flipped it over. Ta-da! Look at that. All of this is me painting this with the Waverly white chalk paint on one side, and then I started at one end, actually probably started at the top, and I put one down, and then I just overlapped it slightly. Overlapped each one slightly all the way down so that it would create a window pane look. Isn't that nice? It's so pretty. And then I took at the end I got some ribbon, some burlap ribbon, and it's just a regular like 2-inch ribbon. I formed a tiny little bow by just I literally just folded a piece inward, and then I took another piece and I overlapped it. So I folded it over this piece, and then I glued the top here, and then I tucked it underneath, and I glued it again in the back here. So I just tucked it between the two. And then I tucked in this area right here. I folded it before, and I tucked it in here, and I glued it in here as well. So then it looks like a bow. This wreath is just one of those simple wreaths from the Dollar Tree. These are Dollar Tree, I believe this is cherry blossom, if I'm not mistaken. Cherry blossom leaves, or flowers from Dollar Tree. And then I literally just took like stems. You can see I'm wiggling one. Literally just took pieces of stems, I cut them, and then I tucked them into, I kind of tucked them around into the, into the wreath. Then I took one of the galvanized welcome signs from Dollar Tree. Oh, and I just popped it off. Monkey butt. Hold on. And I'm gonna glue this back on. Okay. Ah! Would hope if I had glue. There. So then I just took one of these galvanized welcome signs and I stuck it on top, and that was that. I also just, whoops, I also distressed the sides. So I just took a sandpaper and made it look worn and weathered. And that is that. This was actually probably the most time-consuming part, was just making sure that I spaced all these out. But this is such an awesome, I think it looks amazing. So there you go. I may have lost the footage, but I can still show you how to make it. Woo! I loved all these projects so much. Let me know in the comments down below which piece you like the most. And don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out my little growing channel. Special shout out to Hey Danny and 2011 Destiny for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and hit that notification bell, click those buttons now. I have so much more to share with you. Have a wonderful day.